What's up, BlueTube? It's your boy, the Blu-ray Bandit. We're going to do a little mail haul today. Let's jump into it. All right, here we go. We got about 4 Amazon packages and a big box from a subscriber. Amazon has had a bunch of great sales going on lately. I recently spent a little over $200 on some of the early Black Friday sales. All of those are headed my way. This is actually mail that I've received just before those Black Friday sales went on sale. So stay tuned for another video, maybe next week. We'll see. My life is still crazy. You'll notice a poster's missing. That's because it fell down. Thank you, cheap Walmart poster frames. So yeah, these were kind of like early Black Friday sales. It's hard to know. Pretty much the Black Friday sales these days are early Black Friday sales. So I'm not sure what to label these, but good deals on a bunch of 4Ks, a Blu-ray, and then we've got a box from a subscriber. First up, we have this title from Amazon. It is Ghost in the Shell. This is the original anime film and a movie that I quite enjoy. I did not have this on Blu-ray, but I'm looking forward to checking it out for sure. It came pretty cheap, about $7.99 or $8.51 with tax, and yeah, adding it to the collection. Next up, we've got Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Not on 4K, on Blu-ray. This is another addition to my Coen Brothers Blu-ray collection. I'm about 2/3 of the way there to owning all of their films. And this is a good one. It's one that I never see at pawn shops or thrift stores. And it regularly sells for $8 to $9 on eBay. So a few months back, I jumped at the chance to grab this for $5.99 or $6.31 on Amazon, brand new. It was on back order, so I had to wait a few months to get this one in my hands. Patience is a virtue, and here it is, added to the collection. And here is yet another Amazon package. This one contains a 4K of Alita Battle Angel. This is the 3D Blu-ray, 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, and digital code. I really have no need for the 3D version. I'm really only after the 4K for the most part. But yeah, this is a movie that I regularly flip on eBay, on Blu-ray. I see it in pawn shops all the time. I always pick it up because it always sells really well, really fast, and normally I can double, triple, sometimes quadruple my money. I've paid for this title many times over by flipping the Blu-ray version of this. I own the Blu-ray version of this in my collection, so I'll be reselling that, and I'll probably get pretty close to what I paid for this title. I paid $9.99 brand new from Amazon, or $10.61 with tax, keeping for the collection. And finally, from Amazon, we've got the Bourne Ultimate Collection. This is all 5 Bourne films. 5? Yes, 5 Bourne films. Bourne Identity, Supremacy, Ultimatum, Legacy, and Jason Bourne. All in beautiful 4K Ultra HD. Brand new package. I really enjoy the first 3 Bourne films. The 4th one with Hawkeye, I definitely do not prefer. And, you know, when they brought Matt Damon back to the role in the 5th, it was fine, but ultimately an unsatisfying reunion for sure. $29.99 for the full set, all 5 titles. That brings each title down below $10 each, which is pretty much my threshold for making a purchase on a brand new 4K. I've been meaning to make the upgrade on this series, and at that price, I couldn't resist. And finally, this box is from a channel subscriber. It's from Chad. We did a little title for title 4K Blu-ray swap. If any of you subscribers think you might have a title that I'd like and you see something on my eBay, ping me on Instagram. You never know. We might be able to make a trade. All right, here we go. This has a bunch of stuff in it, including a bunch of blank cases. Look at this. Nice 4K black cases. Love it. Chad told me that he keeps his Blu-rays in a case outside of the original retail cases, you know, a binder basically. And he said he had a bunch of blanks and just asked me if I wanted some. And of course, the answer was, of course, right? Because the way I buy and sell Blu-rays, I'm constantly having to replace cases. And so I buy brand new cases on eBay and Amazon. But when I can come across them for free, I'll take that as well for sure. If anybody out there has extra cases and you want to send them my way, I'd be happy to pay shipping as long as the quantity makes it worth it. Let's get into some of the titles he sent me. First up, we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show 35th Anniversary Edition. This is a title I did not have in my collection. It's the Tim Curry, Susan Sarandon musical classic. It's also a movie I've only seen a couple of times, but did enjoy when I first saw it. I never see these on pawn shop or thrift store shelves in Florida, so took the opportunity to trade to add it to the collection. Next up, we have A Few Good Men, Rob Reiner film written by Aaron Sorkin, starring Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore. What a great courtroom drama. I love this movie. Great acting performances, great dialogue, just great direction, great all around. Can I say great anymore in this video? I think A Few Good Men is a great, 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 great movie. And if you have not seen it, you should definitely check it out. I traded this one to add to the collection. This one is The Doors, an Oliver Stone movie starring Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison. And I believe Meg Ryan is in this as well. Yeah, Meg Ryan is in it. Also, Kevin Dillon, Kyle MacLachlan, a bunch of people. I have seen this once. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I'm looking forward to rewatching it. I bought it because I'm kind of low key collecting all of the Oliver Stone movies. And this is definitely one of them that I'm going to add to my Oliver Stone collection. Another movie I bought just to add it to a collection. This is Yoga Hosers, directed by Kevin Smith, a movie I have never seen and I've heard is pretty awful. But I do enjoy Kevin Smith, and in order to own all of his films, you have to own Yoga Hosers. Another movie I never see in pawn shops or in thrift stores or really anywhere, and so I made the trade for it to add to the growing Kevin Smith collection. And the last Blu-ray I traded for is Disclosure, starring Michael Douglas and Demi Moore. I've never seen this movie. It looks like some kind of erotic thriller from the 90s. I had never even heard of it. It is a Barry Levinson film, same director as the Men in Black series, amongst others. I have no idea what to expect from this, but it's definitely a movie I do not see out in the wild in my area, and so I decided to give it a spin. If I don't enjoy it, I'll just go ahead and put it up for resale, and if I do, I'll add it to the collection. Two more titles. This is Tom Hanks in News of the World, directed by Paul Greengrass, director of most of the Bourne films. This is his take on a Western movie. Tom Hanks kind of moves around the Wild West, telling stories from town to town for a living, delivering the news kind of the Postman style, but instead of post-apocalypse, it's the Old West. It's a good one, and one that I saw around the time of release streaming at home. I did enjoy it. I'm excited to add it to the 4K collection. It's a fairly new release, and I saw that Amazon was recently running it on their pre-Black Friday sale for about $9.99 brand new. But I traded 4K for 4K for this title. And finally, we've got the Hobbit motion picture trilogy. So I already own Lord of the Rings on 4K. So of course I had to also own the Hobbit motion picture trilogy. This is the theatrical and extended versions of the movies. I know there's a giant 31 disc box set that just came out, but I really don't care about that. I do not need a 31 disc box set of The Hobbit. That's for sure. I don't even need a 31 box set for Lord of the Rings. I will never watch 31 discs of content for one movie series. I know to some people that's blasphemy. That's just me being a realist. A giant box for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, as much as I like 3 out of the 6 of those movies, to me is just a giant waste of space. I know for you collectors, it's fine. I get it. You're into it, but I don't care. I just want the movie on 4K. That way it'll never go away like movies do when they drop off streaming services. And I just like knowing that I own it and that it's sitting on the shelf, ready for me to watch at any given moment. This completes the Middle Earth series for me, and I did it with just a simple trade. And there we go. 11 4K titles and 6 Blu-ray titles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for your best shot at a free digital code. Thanks again to Chad for the swap. Check out his eBay channel in the link in the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then, bye.